Hey guys, welcome back. I know we've been MIA for such a long time, for pretty much the whole summer. This is what this video is about. It's about giving you a little update on what we've been up to and why we've been MIA this whole summer. Just things got a little chaotic, but now we are getting back to ready for school. I'm just gonna be showing you clips of me just deep cleaning this room because that is on my list of things to do. I have like a whole brain dump kind of system thing here, planner thing here. I'll be just showing clips of that as I'm talking. This morning we went to an audiologist appointment. I felt inspired this morning as I was driving. I was like, let me record this voice memo. I'm gonna try something here. A ganarle el tiempo, como dice mi mamá. Win at time. I don't know how to translate that into English. I'm gonna do that, and I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Good morning, guys, or whenever you are listening to this. I know it's been a minute since we've been on here on this channel, but I guess we're back. Oh, right now we are in the car and I'm recording this as we're driving to one of Ale's appointment. We are gonna get new ear molds for her hearing aids, because my daughter does wear hearing aids, if you did not know that. Oh, and if you do not know us, hi, my name is Jaqi G, and I have a medically complex child. Her name is Alexandria. She is 8 years old, and she is my miracle child. But yeah, we are driving to this appointment right now. It's early in the morning, got my coffee right beside me, of course. It's a bright, sunny day. I'm feeling good. You're probably just gonna be watching a bunch of B-roll because that's kind of what I can do these days. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what we've been up to this summer. I know since my last video, I was like so motivated and pumped to create content because I said there that I had more direction and blah, blah, blah. And I did, I really did. But then life happened, of course. I mean, when does our life not include any type of hardship? And this time it wasn't about Ale's medical condition, because it usually is. Like, we're in and out of the hospital. Ale's with chronic pain and this and that. And although she does have still this chronic pain that we're dealing with, which was one of our hardships, but also my husband, his company was understaffed, so he had to pick up some of that slack. And yeah, I've been kind of doing this single mom life, at least during the day, because I just want to say, guys, I'm not trying to like downplay how hard it is a single mother. Like, I can't even imagine. I'm just gonna say, like, I can't even imagine how hard it is for you single mommies. Like, I give you guys so much credit for what you do on a day-to-day basis, like 24/7, especially if you have a medically complex child. Like my daughter, she needs to be watched 24/7 because at night she uses a CPAP and she's on a pulse ox that reads her oxygenation and also her heart rate for her breathing condition, for her heart condition, all the things. If you're doing that as a single mom, like, oh my gosh, I have no idea how you do it. Like, you guys are wow. I just give you guys so much credit. Anyway, I'm so thankful that I have my husband, that even though during the day, we didn't see him during the day, most of the days, and this was like, he was working like 7 days a week. Yeah, so every single day for 3 months now, for the whole 3 months of the summer. He would come at night, and usually he always takes the first half of the night, and then I take like the second half of the night into the morning. And so that's what we continue to do because he wants to spend time with his daughter. And even though she's not awake, or sometimes she would be awake, she would stay up just to say goodnight to him. It's the cutest thing. Right after she would say hi to him, she would just fall asleep. So it's just the cutest thing. So yeah, he wants to take care of her, and we obviously could get a nurse. Not obviously, like some people can't get nurses, but she is eligible to get nursing, but we choose not to get nursing for her because we've had nurses in the past, but now we choose not to get nurses, at least not right now, because Ale is really into just being with us. She right now wants mommy and daddy. Like, she does not want anyone else to put her to sleep. All that to say that I've been living this single mom life other than the nights, but yeah, it's been really hard. Again, mad props to girls who do it alone, single moms, or even single dads, you know. I feel like single dads, you don't even get enough credit or recognition. So yeah, that's been a hardship that we've been enduring. And other things that happened, Ale having to undergo this major surgery with her tonsil removal, that was really hard. I don't know if you guys ever had experience with that, or if your children had experience with that, but that was so hard for Ale. The recovery took about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks. And I think it's more so for her because she has these breathing problems. And man, you guys, when I tell you, we had such a hard time. It was like so sad to see her for the time that she was just struggling. It was just so sad to see. Anyway, thank God everything is good. It took up like the first month of the summer. I think we were just in surgery and waiting for her to recover. That was like in June. And then all of a sudden school started. And so we were like, but we didn't even start our vacation. So I don't know. It was just kind of crazy how that happened. And we started school, we started therapy. We started this program in Shriners Hospital. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced Shriners Hospital therapy, but it has been so far amazing. I just want to say I am so thankful that I found this program, because Ale has been making moves, consistent moves, because I mentioned before that Ale hasn't had any consistency in her life, and I feel like this year there has been some consistency, and I'm so grateful for it. So we've been just thrown into homeschool, summer school, therapy, and on top of all that, chronic pain and just other things that just were really hard during the summer. But I don't need to get into all the details because we'll be here forever and ever. But I'm happy to say that despite all the hardships, I feel like there has been so much more good things in this summer. Like, we've been able to adapt with the whole single mom during the day thing. I've been able to adapt. We've been able to make it work with Freddie. And it's just been good, when you embrace your hardships, when you are grateful when you focus on what you have, not what you lack or what you are, I guess, going through. Not saying that you're not gonna disregard all of that, but when you focus on what you have, when you focus on the good parts of the joy that you can still have even within these restrictions, I want to say, when you focus on what you can do and make the most out of it, I feel like that's when you can really experience joy within the hardships. I wanted to be a supportive wife because it wasn't my husband's fault. It's not my husband's fault that there was a lack of employees at his job. And so I just didn't want to complain about it, and I feel like that was the grace of God, because honestly, like, back in the day, I would complain a whole lot of how much he's working and all this stuff. But now it's like, it is what it is. He has to do what he has to do, and I have to do what I have to do. And so I think acceptance is key to being able to endure and thrive within the hardships. I think that really helped. It helped him as well. Like, it encouraged him and gave him peace as well, to know that my wife understands and I can do this without coming home to a screaming and nagging wife that I'm always working. And I'm not saying that I didn't do that, because I did. There were a couple times, only because I've had a hard day with Ale. But I want to say that it was 2 or 3 times, but definitely way less than back in the day when I used to nag a lot. But it's definitely a muscle that you have to kind of work at, because you don't want to be a nagging wife. Coming from being that, I know I can see the difference in all of that. And if you want your marriage to thrive, you can communicate without nagging, and try to work at it together. I could probably do another whole episode on that. But anyway, I decided, okay, if we're going to do this, if we're going to have this type of summer, then let's just get a membership at the pool. We're just going to make the most out of the summer, and I'm just going to get a membership at the pool, take Ale. And even though that makes me super nervous to take her to the pool because of her chronic pain, it just happens like out of the blue. I have no idea what time it's going to happen, but it just happens. I think only one time there was pain, and that's it. We had to leave. Once we got there, she had pain, and then we had to leave right away, because it just lasts for a while, and yeah, there's no helping her. I tried to, but it just didn't work. So I was like, you know what, let's just go home. But I took my brother, who is also special needs, and he is bigger and he is able. He's not like Ale. He has like a lot of disabilities. He just has a learning disability. So he really helped me with not carrying her into the pool, because he can't really do that. But carrying all of her things, obviously we have to carry things for Ale. It's a lot of work on my own. So I waited till my brother came back from Mexico with my parents, and I made that membership and I took them both. Even though it was really hard on my body because I had to carry her most of the time, especially in the pool. But she was just the happiest little girl ever. All of the body aches, like it was just truly worth it to do all of that, to carry her. The heaviness of that, it just went away just to give her that experience, you know, and to give both of them. It was just really nice to give them that experience. He had so much fun, and Ale was just like over the moon with just feeling the water and moving all around. It was awesome. I am so grateful I did that. So that was a blast. It was hard, but it was a blast. I'm so thankful that I did do that. I have to think about if I'm going to do it next year. I mean, I do want to do it. It's just, you know, she's going to get bigger and she's going to get heavier, and that's what has me kind of like hesitant. But we'll see. I think I am, though. Again, it's hard, and mentally when I think about it, and especially when I overthink things, I just stop myself from doing things. But let me not overthink and let me just focus on the positives. And it was such a great experience for her, for my brother. Also, we got to invite other people, other family members. One other major thing that we did was that we took Ale. We went with my whole family to the mountains. And I was here with my dad, and now he keeps going. Oh, that's not my dad, that's my brother. My dad is right there.
Jaqi, look at this rock.
Keep on. You should have brought a camera.
Jaqi,
I
look
did.
at this rock.
Guys, keep your hands in front of you.
It was our first time in the summer, and it was just such a beautiful experience. I mean, especially because we got to spend it with my family, but we got to do different things. I've never been hiking with Ale, and we did that. It was so much fun. And then we visited like this rock. I don't know what it is. It's like this river of rocks, or I don't know. It was just so awesome. We went hiking. Thank God Freddie could take off during these days. I'm so thankful that he went with us. We rented this house where it had games. We watched movies together. We made food. We barbecued. It was one of the funnest experiences that we had. We usually go to the beach in the summer, but this time we opted for the mountains. We opted to do something different. And even though we were really nervous because we were like, this could be a complete disaster because we could be in the middle of nowhere and have nothing to do and be all bored. But it was so not that. It was so much fun, and I highly encourage you to just take risks, guys. Take some risks when you can, and just do something different. Like, do something different with your kids, because even though it's hard, and when you think about it, like I said, when you overthink things, then it stops you from doing things. But when you actually take the precautions, but you know, say like you want to go hiking with them or go on a bike ride, then find ways to do that. And even though it's going to be hard, yes, it's going to be hard. Is it going to take a lot of work? Yes. But is it going to be worth it? Of course, 100% it's going to be worth it. For you to see the smile on their faces, it is 100% worth it. This summer has taught us a lot about working hard and playing hard, and how that has helped us in thriving this summer as a special needs familia, as a medically complex familia. We've just had a blast, and I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what we've been up to this summer. And because of the whole work situation, my husband's work situation, I wasn't able to come on here. I had so many ideas for this summer, and all of that just went out the window because of this whole situation with my husband's work. And I'm sorry that I wasn't on, but so many times I've really tried, but there was just so much to do, and without the help, it was just really hard. So again, if you're a single mom doing YouTube and living the medically complex life, I know there are single moms out there. So I watch you, and I am just I admire you guys so much. You guys are my heroes. Now that the new school year is starting, I'm going to try to see how I can do this. I've been trying to figure out ways to time for the important things in my life. Like, I've been making time for Ale. Like, the one thing for me is that I feel guilty. There's so much to do with Ale, okay? Medical wise, right? All the routines. But then having to teach her, having to work with her in therapy, and having all the things to do with Ale, that takes all day. And I barely have time. I didn't even work out this whole summer. And so now I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to make time for that. I'm trying to make, the one thing that I did keep up with is my Bible study. I told myself, like, even if I get one little sentence or one little paragraph in, I just need to make time for my Bible study. And I've been able to keep up with that. Thank God, because that has kept me sane. If you're going to keep up with one thing, let that be time with God, prayer and Bible study and hearing his word. And even if you're hearing his word, I've been making time now for journaling. Even I got to tell you how I'm doing all of this, because there are ways around your busyness that you can do these things while you're doing other things. And I'm not trying to promote this whole, I don't want you to ignore your child, because that's not what I'm trying to say. Clearly that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, I've not been trying to ignore Ale this summer, and that's why I haven't had time for YouTube, because something had to give. And I told myself something has to give if I want to thrive in these other things, and being a mom and working with Ale, and because that was one of my big goals, is working with Ale and getting her, you know, because she's never been this healthy. I think one other year she's been really healthy. I wanted to take advantage of her being really healthy. I wanted to make sure that I was consistent with her, working with her. That's what I did, and that was my big goal. And I want to be honest though, I did feel guilty for not doing things. I wanted to do things for me. Now this whole summer has gone, and now we're going to start homeschool, and there's going to be more help. There's going to be her teacher, her therapist. They all come to the house, and so that's going to be a big help. There's just so much happening. I feel like I've just been rambling, but I just wanted to kind of update you on what's been going on. I started a topic and then I went into another topic. I'm sorry guys, I'm all over the place. But yeah, we're here at our appointment. Hey guys, we just got here, and look at this little girl. She does not want to get out. She has some eye crusties. Literally, we're rushing to get here. Anyway, we're here. So thankful that you guys are here joining me. Let me know how your summer went. Let me know if you are excited for this new year of school starting. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.